Objects in motion, stay in motion. We'll be going home with the old Grizzlies live. That's right. Don't miss out on this chance. The Grizzlies with every step we take.
Just a reminder, folks, to make certain to be here for our figurine giveaway. Come into the game and get a figurine of your favorite mascot, Grizzlies.
The National Basketball Association and the Memphis Grizzlies.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Memphis Grizzlies in this one as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside and a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they're making moves up the standings, claiming that fourth spot.
Seeing where Los Angeles is, they've definitely made a statement here in the early going, outpacing some teams that were projected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with honor.
And now the Los Angeles starters. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Then there's Jackson Hayes. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Coffee in at the shooting guard position. And for Memphis, manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the small forward position. Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason, and it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
And coming into the season, MP was very open about his motivation. He wants to prove he's the best rookie in the class.
Well, you love the extra work MP has been putting in at practice and in the film room. He's talked about how he wants to grow faster, and I can certainly say I'm excited to watch how MP develops.
And for an update on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
Thanks, guys. MP is so excited to be here in the NBA. He's aiming for the top of his rookie class. He told me pregame, growing up in Plainview, I dreamed of playing in this league, so just being here is special. We'll see how he performs. Brian?
Well, Allie, I can't wait to see this kid's career develop. Here's Coffee. The shot's good on the assist by James. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Doncic against Morant. Jackson the screen. Here's Bane. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
Now here's Doncic. 10 points in his last outing. Coffee can't get it to go. RJ, it's hard not to wonder what would have happened if the Lakers never traded for Russell Westbrook back in 2021.
Well, they would have had a traditional style of a team. They would have kept Kuzma, KCP, and their 2021 first-round pick. They also would have been able to sign Alex Caruso. They could have kept their championship core together.
Here's Coffee. Playing Detroit, he was nearly unstoppable. To the right side. And here's Morant outside. Doesn't go that time.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Doncic with it. Pass to Coffee. He tries for 3. And again, the Lakers, no good.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved. And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Coffee. Sinks it! What range from downtown! Coffee's got his second basket of the night. Outside Bain. Over to the wing. Jackson outside. Pass to Bain. Here's the three. He drops it from range.
Oh, man, just a big response from Bain.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Coffee. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Coffee's got 9.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Bain. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Richardson's bursting onto the scene. Bain has been nothing short of spectacular.
Bain was a steal with the 30th pick. He's added to his game each year. And now, look, he's one of the better two-way wings in the league.
And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Grant.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bain, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
Richard, for years, the Grizzlies' team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
Here's Edey. No points so far. Jackson finds Bain. And again, Memphis no good.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Pass to James. Doncic on the wing. Back to Coffee. Clock at 6. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Grizzlies trail by 7. Aldama outside. Outside Bain. From outside the arc. Edey. Nice persistence to tip it back in.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
The Lakers lead by 5. Inside. Here's Coffee. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
First team.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Clark is checked in for Memphis. And that one misses. Second chance shot. And there's a nice layup by James.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. He spoke about LeBron James' ability to completely control the game. They want to set the pace for themselves and make LeBron and his guys play catch-up. Coach said we have to play our brand of basketball and not worry about who's on the other side. Play our game, set the pace, and we should be all right. Back to you, B.A.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Morant. Into the lane. Kicks it out to Bain. The 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Bain's got 8 points.
Just 2 for 8 shooting early on. Maybe that hoop will help build some momentum.
And the basket by Coffee.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Reeves against Morant. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got 4 rebounds in the game.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Morant. the teardrop. Good work defensively by James.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be right back with you shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Connect. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Alex Len. And it's Reeves in at the 2. Here's Pippen. They really needed more from him in that loss to Brooklyn.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
From deep, Reeves. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Kennard passes to Clark. Len pulls it in.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Pass to Reeves. Back to Doncic. Goes up from the top of the key, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
Here's Pippen, still without a bucket. And again, it's Memphis missing.
A nice rebound, trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
From deep, here's Doncic. They grab their own miss.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Jackson outside. Well, RJ, you got traded a couple of times for good reason. What's it like off the floor?
I don't need your quips, BA, but it is crazy. You get a phone call and bam, you can move across the country. And while it's hard on you, you understand it comes with playing in this league and having this job.
Doncic with the bucket.
And how about the handles Luka has? Phenomenal at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Kennard. That one's off. Still out of sync. Los Angeles leading by 18. Down low. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about. And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Doncic. It's rebounded by Memphis. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
You know, in that game, it was just too much disparity in effort level between the two teams, especially on the glass.
The poor rebounding is something that they'll have to shore up going forward. It puts you at such a disadvantage when you look at the battle of possessions.
And Richard, after going undrafted back in 2016, what a career for Dorian Finney-Smith.
Approaching a decade in this league. He's been a starter for most of that time, but he continues to be the definition of a 3-and-D glue guy.
Here's Kennard. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Kennard's gotten his first bucket of the night. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. And the Grizzlies call time here. Grizzlies trail by 19. Aldama outside. Back to Morant. Cashes it in from 11 feet. Morant's got 5 points.
Can't lay off of Morant. When he's roaming around that mid-range area, you know he's ready to lock in.
Launches a three. Cleared away by Wells.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Clark, no good. On offense, here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Coffee. And the three-pointer goes. Coffee's got 23.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Now here's Aldama. His last outing, we saw him score 13. And here's Morant outside.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Pass to Doncic from the arc. Cleared away by Wells. Wells has got his 4th rebound in this one. The three from Bain. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayes has got 5 rebounds in the game. The three, James, pure from three-point range. He's got 5.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Morant, the pass to Wells. Back to Morant. Fires the three. Bain, no good.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Morant. Can they get it? Rebound, the Lakers. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Coffee on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists tonight.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
James Jackson Jr.
Here's Coffee. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
They already had the momentum going to the break. Now they've got even more of it.
And so it's Los Angeles cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot tournament. We're thinking about the shot. One more time around the ball for our contestants.
Thanks for being with us, and let's get straight into it with the Players of the Week. The Western Conference winner, red hot.
Nothing off about this off guard. Don't call him a 2. He's been there 1.
Yeah, he's the man on the squad right now. Defensive scheme him every trip up the floor, and it makes no difference.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, we all saw it. They've blown this game wide open with the three-point shot. The defense is scrambling, but look, this is where they felt they could get their points.
Yeah, teaching floor spacing 101. We'll see what class is like coming out of intermission. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And they're There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Now, here is James. Here's Coffee. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 4th assist in this one. Well, the Grizzlies shooting a poor 25% for this game so far. And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he is still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
Here's Coffee. 33 points for him. Knocks down the triple. Doncic has got 13.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. They set the pick from deep. Bane fires in the triple. 11 points in the game.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Now here's Bane. He's got 11. Here's Jackson. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. James goes in, uses the glass to finish the layup. James has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Morant, the pass to Bane. No good from outside.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting 1 of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Wells. Now Jackson. Let's go with a 3. The Lakers with a rebound. James has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
For Memphis, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Here's Wells. And again, it's Memphis missing. On offense, here are the Lakers. They're on an 11-3 run. That one falls. Coffee's got 38 points.
Great find by Bron, using his basketball IQ. If you don't understand how smart he is, just ask him.
Here's Edey. Pass to Morant. Tries to break his ice. Kicks it out to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Wells misses. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Coffee. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Coffee's got 40 points.
Leading scorer on the night, and he looks very hungry for more. Keep feeding him. Operation Feed the Horse.
And it's Morant off the drive, and a nice finish on the layup.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Here's Coffee. No good on the 3. Memphis has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. From deep, Bane knocks it down from distance. Bane's got 14 points.
He's hit a pair of 3s each half, making a significant impact.
Hey, expanding his range. Gets the 3 to fall.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Morant. He has 7.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Doncic passes to Coffee, puts up a deep 3, and Los Angeles another 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up 3s.
Here's Bane. 14 points for him.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
Both teams deciding to change it up. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. 5th, the Lakers.
They were patient, and they were also unselfish. And it helps to have guys who are willing to make the next pass.
Here's Finney-Smith. And here's Doncic outside. Clark grabs the board. Now here's Morant. Shoots from the elbow. The Lakers with a rebound. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Gets it to go from the corner. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
With the all-around impact he makes, if he can stay healthy, Doncic could win multiple MVPs. He's got those special kind of gifts.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Doncic deciding where to go with it. Another miss by Doncic.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Here's Connect. And so it's Los Angeles, showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith, Austin Reeves out there with Gabe Vincent. Then it's Connect, and it's Goodwin in at the 3. Oh, Clark with the slam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's the pick. Here's Reeves. Aldama grabs the board. And Memphis shooting a low 30% from the floor. Sends it home from three-point land. Baines got 9 points here in the second half.
Ooh, that's his third three of the half after putting up a pair before halftime. Fantastic shooting display from him.
Outside Finney-Smith. And you look around the league, we're witnessing a changing of the guard, Richard. A lot of young teams on the rise.
I think so. LeBron, Curry can only rule the roost for so long. Eventually, that torch has to be passed.
And he drops him first. And so he makes both from the line. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Pippen. Outside Bain. Three-pointer. No good there. Goodwin passes to Reeves. He gets it in there.
Night in and night out, Reeves does some of his best work off the bounce.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Here's Pippen. From the elbow. And it's Connect with a rebound. The Lakers dominating the game. Pass to Vincent. Lets the three fly. Drops in the three. Vincent's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Clark outside. And here's Bain. They need this. And Reeves pulls it down.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Well, RJ, there have been so many great rivalries over the years. It's part of what makes the NBA special.
It elevates the league when there are great teams always meeting on the biggest stage. It makes everyone pay attention when the best players are matched up against each other.
Here's Pippen. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And again, it's Memphis missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Reeves. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Here's Pippen. Outside Bain. Fires from deep. Connects from downtown. Bain's got 20.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Reeves, the pass to Vincent. Driving in. Uses the glass on the layup. Vincent's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Pippen. Aldama, the pass to Clark. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Bain. Here's Pippen. He's covered by Vincent. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Pippen's got his first basket of the night. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Pass to Vincent. Back to Reeves. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Don't sleep on Reeves' athleticism. He's got some real bounce.
Clark with it. Now, we don't pick favorites, Richard, but did you have a favorite road city?
Well, it depends on when you ask me, B.A. I love New York. That's my favorite city. I was born in L.A., but there's nothing like going home to Phoenix, Arizona, where I grew up.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Red Hot.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Pippen, no good.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Pass to Goodwin. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Finney-Smith. And here's Connect outside. Clark grabs the board. Bain surveying the D. Clark with it. Aldama, the pass to Wells. And another miss by Memphis. And here's Reeves. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.